in this very room. It's a song that's very important to me personally, and I hope and think that it's important to everyone. I know you've heard me talk about this before, but the reason that it is so important is that when we say that Jesus, Lord Jesus, is in this very room, that means he's with us always, no matter where we are. And so as I look at my home and I think, and in this very room, Jesus is with me. Jesus is with you. And can you feel the actual connection that we have with one another, even though I'm way down in Cass County, you're way up in Overland Park? There are doors and walls and windows between us, and yet we are all together. Because in this very room, no matter which room you are in, Jesus is with us.
Charles was right. Even though we're in different rooms, we can still feel connected to each other when we sing in this very room and when we pass the peace. Our hospitality committee has decided to launch us into a Pass the Peace campaign. When we passed the peace in worship, it was a chance for us to remind each other that we are loved just as we are and that we are connected together. So we're going to do that again. It'll look a little different, but it's going to be a great way for us to be connected. We have this image on our Facebook page, and you can share it with another friend's page and say, "Peace of Christ be with you," just like you would in worship. And that person hopefully will say it back and also with you, and that'll start a great conversation. We also have these awesome postcards if you wanted to write a little note to a friend to say, "Hey, I'm thinking of you, and I'm passing the peace to you to remind you that you are loved just as you are and that we are connected." We also have a JPEG if you just wanted to send a text with a picture that said, "Peace of Christ be with you," and they would send it back and also with you. So we want you to think through the people that you would sit next to in worship and the folks that you would work in the kitchen with at a church event, or the folks that you would be in Sunday school with, or those who are in your small group on a service trip, or those who you hung out with at day camp. Think through all the people that you're used to seeing at church and maybe you haven't connected with in a little while. And we want you to reach out to those people and pass the peace of Christ to them. Remind them that they are loved and that they are connected to a cloud of witnesses that God has provided for them. We're hoping that in a couple weeks, everyone at church, everyone who's ever been affiliated with Rolling Hills, will have had the peace passed to them and they've had the chance to pass the peace on. We want people to remember that they are connected to a church that loves them. Even though we can't be in this very room together, there is enough love for all of us. Peace of Christ be with you.